Hey everybody, I am Justin Bottex, a senior mechanical engineering student from Charlotte, North Carolina, and this is my persuasive speech. And the topic is business ventures and why you should pursue them. And I'll present this as if I have an audience. I know I'm talking to the professor or on a YouTube channel, but for presentation purposes, this is how I'll present it. So who's been told this? Who's been told to go to school, get good grades, get a good job, and work for the rest of your life? So I would say about 90% of the world has been taught this way. Um, excuse me. And I'm real good, and I'm real good friends with a financial analyst who's very skilled in his profession, and he told me that the average retirement rate for the generation before us, which was our parents, was about 70 to 75 years old. And so now, as millennials, the average retirement rate is 90 to 95 years old. When he told me this was very unattractive to me. I wasn't interested in anything from working 40 or 50 years for the rest of my life. And but the thing is, school has kind of taught us to be employees and not business owners, which is okay because the local hotel place or the local restaurants or retail stores have to have employees to work or the world wouldn't function. So being an employee is just okay. I just never personally wanted to be an employee, not because I had a strong passion for being an entrepreneur or a business owner, but because I wanted 100% control of my life. I didn't want a boss telling me when I could take a break, if I could take a vacation, if I had to come to work today. I didn't want that a person above me to be in that much control of my life. And I knew working a normal 9 to 5, I would always be tied down to a job because I was in such desperate need of money from living from check to check. And I found out early on that every decision that I was making was based on a dollar bill. What kind of gas I put in my car, what I ate, whether or not I went grocery shopping, whether or not I bought presents for people for their birthday, just little stuff. Everything was based on a dollar bill. And I didn't want, like I said, I didn't want to live from check to check. I didn't want to live in that kind of financial mess. And so the main thing I'm going to talk about or focus on tonight is control, having the opportunity to have time and money at the same time. And this is what you get. Well, these are the two strong components you get when you have when you're a business owner. And this is just for the people who want more in life, who want 6 Saturdays and a Sunday, who don't want to work or wake up to an alarm clock, who want to do what they want to do, how they want to do it, when they want to do it, who don't even know what if the sun even came out today because they didn't have to go outside today. Just to have that option, just to have different options. I'm talking to those two people. I'm talking to those people. Now, for the people who don't mind working for the next 30 or 40 years, that's okay. Like I said, we need employees. But these are for the other people who think kind of like I think. And I'm not knocking school. I know I said something about school. I'm not knocking school at all. But if they could only teach me how to become an employee and I wanted to be financially free, and they could only teach me how to work for somebody else, long term, honestly, what good was it? And I have a quote here by Warren Buffett. He said, never depend on a single income. Make an investment to create a secondary source. So I dare say 100% of the successful men and women in the world have multiple streams of income coming in. But we're taught to just go to school, get a good job, get one job, and have that financial engine, I guess, be the only source of income that we have. And I also have another quote here by the financial analyst. He said, if you're not making money while you're asleep, then you'll basically work until you die. And that's kind of harsh, but it's the reality. And after hearing all this, man, like I said, I wanted 100% control of my life with the time and the money, having a strong passive ongoing income in order to live life like I wanted to live it, not like building somebody else's dream. I did an internship with Toyota, and I was building somebody else's dream while mine just was on the back burner. And I found out that's not something that I wanted to continue to do. And I'll get into how I achieved that now. So about 2 years ago, I met a guy. He introduced me to this wealthy entrepreneur. These guys have had crazy success, crazy results. They were able to step into their early retirement in their late 20s, early 30s. And you know the saying, it's not what you know, it's who you know. Excuse me. I was 26 at the time, still trying to figure life out. And here were these guys succeeding at such a high level. So I needed to know I wanted to know, I almost say I needed to know what they did. So I pursued them. They vetted me through a program. They asked me some questions to kind of see where my head was at. And then they set me up to where now within the next 12 to 18 months, I'll be able to step into financial freedom. So guys, it's out there. And this video was just to make people knowledgeable about what's out there, and that you don't have to be tied down to a job for the rest of your life to be successful. Every single one of you have the opportunity to change your financial future forever. And I found mine, I found my niche, and I strongly encourage you guys to do the same before it's too late to pursue your dreams. Don't wait till you're 60, 65 years old when you're getting 40% of your income to go out and go to the places that you always wanted to do. Try to tackle that stuff now so you can fully enjoy it. So thanks guys, thanks for listening. Thanks for letting me kind of share with you guys, and I hope you enjoyed it.